Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Physics Tricks. So let's start with kinematics problems, and in this we have the first problem. Two bodies are projected at an angle 30 degree and 60 degree to the horizontal with the same speed. The ratio of time of flight. So time of flight formula, we know that it is 2u sine theta divided by g. So t1 divided by t2, that is time of flight, is equal to 2u sine theta 1 divided by g divided by 2u sine theta 2 divided by g. Speed is given same, so I am writing it as same, that is u only. So this 2u by g get cancelled, and we'll have t1 by t2 ratio as sine theta 1 divided by sine theta 2, which is equal to, it is given, angles are given, that is 30 degree and 60 degree. Sine 30 degree divided by sine 60 degree. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. This 2 will get cancelled, and we'll have t1 is to t2 ratio as 1 is to root 3. This is the answer, 1 is to root 3, and it is given in option A. So I hope this is clear. Now the second one, if a car covers 2/5 of the total distance, right? So 2/5 of the total distance with the speed v1, 2/5 of the total distance d supposed to be with the speed v1, and 3/5 with the speed v2. We want average speed, so we know that average speed is equal to total distance d divided by total time. Time over here is distance by speed, so 2d by 5v1 plus 3d by 5v2. Now this d will get cancelled, and we'll have what is called as the 5 common supposed to be. So d cancel 1 divided by 1 by 5 in bracket 2 by v1 plus 3 by v2. So which is 5 v1 v2 divided by 2 v2 plus 3 v1. And as you can see, this is given in option 3v1 plus 2v2, option D. So I hope this is clear. Now the next question, the graph displacement time graph is given, its corresponding velocity time graph we want. Okay, so displacement time graph, initially the velocity is decreasing. As you can see, the displacement rate at which, right, at initially velocity is greater and finally velocity is 0, indicates it is decreasing. Now here velocity is 0, and again velocity is increasing in negative direction. So initially it is decreasing, then it is negative, and that is at some point it will be 0, and after that it will be negative. So option A is the correct option. So initially it is decreasing, then it is increasing, but in negative direction. That's why option E is the correct option for the third question. Fourth one, two trains each 50 meter long are traveling in opposite directions. So if we have two trains which are traveling in opposite directions, so now if I consider the two trains which are traveling in the opposite direction, okay, one with velocity 10 meter per second, other with velocity 15 meter per second, and 50 meter long indicates total length we have is 100 meter. The time of crossing, okay, we want what is the time of crossing over here. Time of crossing t is equal to, the total distance we have is 100 divided by total speed we have is 10 plus 15, 25, which is equal to 100 by 25, and that is 4 seconds. So it's very simple, 4 seconds. Fifth one, if a body is projected with velocity 20 meter per second, making an angle 45 degree with the horizontal, then the range is. So range formula, we know that the range formula is u squared sine 2 theta divided by g. So what is u squared over here? 400 into sine 90 degree divided by g is 10, and if you just see, you will get 40 meter as the correct answer. So this is the fifth answer. Next, sixth one, the position time graph for two children A and B returning from their school O at their homes P and Q respectively is given. Choose the correct statement. A lives closer to the school than B. As you can see, A's position is somewhere here, so school's position is somewhere here. So school is somewhere here and A lives somewhere here. indicates A lives closer to school than the B. So is the correct one. A starts from school at the earlier than B. Yes, at t is equal to 0 only A started. So this is also correct. A move faster than B. See, this is theta 1, this is theta 2. Theta 2 is greater than theta 1, indicates B moves faster than A. Okay, now B moves faster than A, so it is wrong. A and B reach home at the same time. It's also correct. Why? Because time t is equal to t naught, they reaches at the home at the same time, we can say. So it is A, B and D are the correct options for this. So I hope this is clear. Now 7th question, let V bar and A bar denote the velocity and acceleration respectively of a body. Select the wrong statements. We want the wrong statements, right? A bar can be non-zero when V bar is equal to 0. It is given A bar can be non-zero when V bar is equal to 0. It is correct. Why? Because as you can see, A bar can be non-zero when V bar is equal to 0. When you throw a ball upward at the topmost point, V is 0, but the acceleration is still acting on it, isn't it? So we can say this can be possible. So correct statement. This is a correct statement. They are asking the wrong statement. Okay, A bar must be 0 when V bar is equal to 0. This is wrong. A bar may be 0 when V bar is equal to 0. Correct. The direction of A bar must have some correlation with the direction of V bar. This is possible or not possible. So this is wrong. This is possible, might be possible, might not be possible. So wrong to B and D and correct A and C. But we want B and D only, the wrong one only. B comma D are the correct options over here. Next, consider the motion of a tip of a minute hand of a clock. In 1 hour, displacement will be 0, but distance covered is some has value, right? Displacement will be 0. Then if displacement is 0, then average velocity also 0. So A comma D will be the correct options over here. 9th one, from the top of a multi-stored building 39.2 meter tall, a boy projects a stone vertically. Okay, and it throws a ball with 9.8 meter per seconds. We want the stone reach the ground in. Okay, so this stone will reach at the topmost point in time t is equal to, we can write u by g. So 9.8 divided by 9.8, 1 seconds. So it will be at this point in 1 seconds only, or else we can directly calculate the total time, isn't it? So I'll calculate the total time. At this point, like at the topmost point, it will be 1 second, and the bottommost point it is 39.2 meter, and the displacement in 1 second. Displacement in 1 second, if you want, it is will calculate. It will be like s is equal to ut plus half at square, 9.8 minus 1 by 2 into 9.8, so which is into 1 square, that is 4.9 meter. Okay, so the total distance we have is 4.9 plus 39.2, right? 4.9 plus 39.2 plus 4.9. This is the displacement we have. Initial velocity is 0. So half into g is 9.8 into t square. Okay. Now, if you just what we can say, if you just add this, you will get 1. Then it is point 13, 14, 4, 1. That is 44.1 is equal to, this is 4.9 into t squared. Now t squared is equal to, we have 441 divided by 49. So 441 divided by 49, if you do, I'll just do it, just a minute. It is 441 divided by 49. It is 9, and 9's root we have is 3 seconds. So the time required for a ball to come from the topmost point to the ground is 3 seconds, and this is 1 second. So total time we have is 4 seconds. So answer for this is 4 seconds. The stone will pass through the point of projection in 1 second and 1 second, 2 seconds. It's very simple. B and A are the correct options. Next, a moving train is brought to rest in 2 seconds after brakes are applied. if retardation due to brakes is 2 meter per second squared, the initial velocity is, okay, so this is the moving train which moves with some velocity, initial velocity u, and it has some retardation, and that retardation is 2 meter per second squared. The initial velocity we want if it stops in what is called as the 2 seconds. Final velocity we have, and that is 0 meter per second in 2 seconds. Okay, so final velocity v is equal to u plus at we have. V0 is equal to u plus a we have is minus 2 into t we have is 2 seconds. So u is equal to 4 meter per seconds will be the correct answer. 4 meter per second will be the correct answer. So this is the integer type question. So 4 you have to write. Okay. 12th one, a body is projected with velocity v1 from a point. At the same time, another body is projected vertically upward with velocity v2. The point B lies vertically below the highest point. For the both of the body to collide, v2 by v1. See, this v1's component, if this is the v1 sine 30 degree, if this is equal to v2, then and only then they will collide. If this is not equal, then they will never collide. So we can write v1 into 1 by 2 must be equal to v2. So we want v2 by v1, and that is equal to 1 divided by 2. Right. So v2 by v1 we have is 1 divided by 2, and that is equal to, you can write, that is equal to 0.5. So 0.5 will be the correct answer for this question. Sine 30 we have is 1 by 2, so which is equal to v2. v2 by v1 we want, yes, 0.5 will be the correct option for this. Okay, next, 13. When the range of projectile is maximum, the time of flight is largest. When the range of projectile is maximum, the time of flight is largest. Range is maximum when angle of projection is 45 degree. This is true, but range of projectile is maximum, the time of flight is largest. See, time of flight we have is 2u sine theta divided by g. So sine theta will be, we want maximum, right? That will be at theta is equal to 90 degree, but range will be maximum at theta is equal to 45 degree. So first statement is wrong, second statement is correct. That means A is false, but R is true. The average and instantaneous velocity have same value in the uniform motion. Correct. In uniform motion, the velocity of object increases uniformly. Wrong. So assertion is true, but the reason is false. That is C. So I hope this is clear. DC will be the correct answer for this. Now the last question we have, and that is 15th one. For a projectile, range, velocity of projection and angle of projection is given. Match the following. Okay. So firstly we'll calculate range for all this. Okay. Range for all this. So range for the first one, A, is equal to, we have u squared, that is 400, into sine 2 theta, that is sine 60 we have is root 3 by 2 divided by g. G we have is 10. So this 0 get cancelled. It is 20 root 3. So 20 root 3 is nothing but what we can say, 60 by root 3 is 20 root 3, correct? Then 20 root 3 is R. So PR will be the correct answer. Then B, our range for B is 400 into sine 120 we have. Sine 120 is nothing but sine 90 plus 30 divided by 10. So this 0 get cancelled. Sine 90 plus 30 is nothing but, we have sine 90 cos 30, root 3 by 2 only. Root 3 by 2 only. So we'll get range as 20 root 3 meter will be the range, and this is also meter will be the range. So it is true only by 45 plus 15, 45 minus 15 will be the 60 and 30. So it will be same. So it must be P comma R. Okay. Now u is equal to 20 and theta is equal to 45. It will be 400 divided by 10. So it will be 40 meter we want. 40 meter is given. This is also 40 meter. So it is QS. Okay. And the last one, 900 divided by 2. 900 divided by 10. It will be 90. And 90 is given only in T, right? Anywhere else it is given 90? No, it is not given. That means T. So we have PR, QS and T will be the correct options for the given question. So I hope this is clear to you all. Now if anyone has any doubt regarding these questions, they can always comment in the comment box. I'll try to reply to your comment as soon as possible. Thank you so much.